All right, everybody, here in one of the stores, and we are continuing our talk on the Milwaukee nailers. As I mentioned in a previous video, we added the Milwaukee line about 6 months ago, and one of the biggest hits has been their nailers. They've really done a fantastic job creating these nailers. And, you know, it's they're lighter now than they were before. There's no fuel. They're only a battery operated system. So this is their 15 gauge angled finish nail. Okay, so it drives that type of finish nail. So a lot of you folks are familiar with Senko style finish nails. That's the style that this particular one shoots. They do make a 16 gauge straight as well, but this is the 15 gauge, okay? And this tool loads in the back like so. Oops. Okay, it's loaded. This tells you about how many nails you have left in your magazine, which is kind of a cool feature. So you know when you get down to 25, you can add a whole nother stick, so there's no dry fire lockout mechanism that's going to stop you. So because once this tool is empty, it won't fire. It's got a dry fire lockout mechanism on it. All right. So this tool doesn't really weigh that much more than a traditional finish gun, a pneumatic finish gun. Okay. So it's pretty lightweight, easy to maneuver. It's got tons of power. You know, this will shoot a 2.5 inch finish nail into oak to oak, if you will. So just a fantastic power level for a tool, you know, such as this. So it's got your belt hook, you know, up here, so you can just put it on your belt like that. It's got a depth adjustment built in here, so you can adjust the countersink of your nail right there. All right, if you do get a jam, if you hit another nail or something and one curls up in there, it's real easy to clear the jam. So this is a quick clear jam, but it's like that happens with finished nails. Some nails sometimes, if you, like I said, hit another piece of metal or something like that. The tool has 2 different modes on it. Okay, so you can either bump fire it or single fire. So a lot of people prefer the single fire mode in a trim gun because you want exact placement of that nail. You know, it's not like sheathing where you just boom, 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 boom. But sometimes people do want to bump fire it. Okay, so very quick tool, pretty quiet tool. So you just put it up to the surface. Okay, that's single fire mode right there. Now, bump fire mode. Super fast, super comfortable. You know, just a great tool. So I mean, if you have this tool and a brad nailer, and you're doing trim work, you really don't need a compressor. So why wrap up those hoses at the end of the day and coil them out the next day and worry about extension cords for your compressors and all that stuff when you can just get one of these. So helping you do your job better, safer and faster. Milwaukee 15 gauge trim gun.